Right, so I've had some thought about this, and what I thought was, on the molecular level, is we've analysed the chip with the railroad, and now it's time to actually to build it. And I think the way to go is talk to the Minutemen as far as that part goes. I think that will be fairly neutral.
Need to get back to Diamond City
So
one of these days.
let's
Biggest town I ever
find.
saw. Most folks are just looking for a hand. All we gotta do.
Call me old-fashioned.
You're old-fashioned.
There's nothing better than being
So
zombie.
all I've done so far, to get a lot of stuff, you can probably tell by the noise, but I wanted to sort of do something like this anyway, which was build a central kind of power station. So I've got 5. I'm going to finish this off a bit neater, but materials and whatnot. So I've got 5 large power generators all connected to one terminal, and that's going off to here. This is hopefully going to be enough power to power everything over this side if I sort of daisy chain the power around, and then I can get rid of some of these. And I'm thinking if I've got to build this thing, I'm going to go and build it down there in that corner, because I can make that extremely well defended with a bunch of turrets around it and a fence and whatnot. So, right, to progress we need to speak to Preston, but I also... Oh, that step's wrong. Whatever. Using multiple commands to one button is slightly annoying. It keeps going wrong, you know, like weapon bash and grenade being on the same key. Yeah. What could go wrong? Right, so we need to speak to Preston, who won't talk to me about anything else at the moment. So I'm thinking if I can get this far with him, maybe we could go and do the castle quest. Oh dear. How am I?
Hi. What do you need, General?
Need you out of there, really? I don't know how you got in there. But it's better.
Hey there. What do you need, General?
Okay.
I have plans here to build a signal interceptor that can get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
I don't think
They kidnapped
I've
my
not
son.
actually told him about it yet, have I?
That's some bad business. Even for them. We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? For real?
Yes, for real.
That would explain a lot about how the Institute manages to operate. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix.
Right, okay. So, I think the Minutemen are neutral. They're not going to attack the Brotherhood or the railway, so I think they're a safe bet for now.
Things are tough now, but they'll get better.
Come...
Hey, do you think we're ready to retake the castle?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do this.
We'll do some recon and meet you outside the castle. See you there.
Good. Right, okay. So, I've no idea what kind of enemies we're going to be facing, or whatever. So, I think the sensible thing to do is go grab the power armor.
Sun goes down, crazies come
Yep,
out.
pretty much.
Sun goes down, crazies
Do they
come
stand
out.
around repeating themselves? Right, let's climb in. Eventually. Right, okay. Right, well, the castle. You alright? Bouncing around there. So the castle is quite a way away, as far as I know. Yeah, it's all the way down here. So the nearest place would probably be the brewery. I think is going to be the place to go. I might have to do a bit of battling to actually get where we're going. It looks like we get to keep Dance as a companion for this part. I was worried that I'd suddenly have to kit out and weaponize Preston, but it looks like we're going to be okay on that score. Can we get the way we want to go? And I do want to try something out. Yeah.
Stupid noises. Huh? What's that?
Oh, didn't want to do that. Yeah, you have to hold the key to load.
Let's show them how the Brotherhood does it.
Yeah, it works. Well, unless I use it.
You move too much.
Let's take those, take the cells. Oh, light bulb. Oh, yeah, we'll grab that. It's a legend. It's a legendary.
Anything useful?
Kind of. Right, let's save that for fight when we need. Okay, that seemed a bit easy. So maybe these mobs aren't too tough then. Good God. Oh. Unfortunate. Is this a gate or? No, it's not. Right, okay. This looks like one. Sort of go around the houses a bit. At the church? Have we been here? And a graveyard? Oh, I did have to come and have a look. I've not discovered this. Thought I had. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, we've got bigger fish to fry just at the moment. Can we squeeze through? We can. Right. So I may have. Oh. Try and save all the power weapons for this next part, which I'm guessing is going to be hard. It may not be. It may be, you know, really quite easy, but what time are we at now? It's going to be light soon. 4 AM. Treadwin over there. And it's raining. Okay, so this is it. It's a bit broken, isn't it?
If the minute organized, they wouldn't have had to abandon this fortification.
If you can build across the top, you know, put a gate or just close off that wall altogether. Meet the Minutemen at the castle. We haven't. Oh, is this them? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. You've got eggs as well. Whoa, kind of glad I bought the... How many of them are there? Well, we're not going to be short on my lurk meat for a while.
Damn. Looks like
Yeah.
they've been nesting. We're gonna have to take out these eggs, so they'll be back before we know it.
Lurks like to hold up inside old buildings, so the walls are probably full of them.
It looks that way. Here's how we're gonna play this. You hold here in the courtyard and take care of any eggs you find. The general and I will clear the walls.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Let's do this, General.
Oh. Ah, we've got markers. Okay. I'm clearing the courtyard as well. Okay. Really?
Another one for the Minutemen.
Keep thinking I can hear them. Okay. Oh, you're little. Yeah. Okay. So I follow you, you follow me. What?
Hey there.
We need to focus on taking the castle back.
Yes. I was doing this other thing called communicating walls on the inside. Okay. Ah. Looks like one this way. Okay. So that now classes as clear. Okay. Ah, okay. We'll get on with it then.
What the hell?
Damn it, he's a bit like that. What? Thought we were doing the insides. What? What are we looking at? Okay. Oh God! Poison orbs. Whoa! 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 Hellfire. That's an ugly. Queen Milo meat. Yeah, okay.
Wait till they hear about this.
glad I did bring the power armor now. Let's talk to...
All right. Hey, pal. We need to focus on taking the castle back.
Power up the radio transmitter.
Let's go see if there's anything left of the old transmitter.
Ooh,
I can't believe we actually managed to take that thing down.
ballistic weapons permanently do plus 5% critical. You
Comic books? I thought they were a waste of time.
thought wrong then.
I guess it could be worse. See what you can do.
Aha! Oh,
I'm gonna go see what else is
and
left.
0 power. Okay, power. Power generators. Oh, we've got stuff. We can make a small one. Can't make a big one. What's... Ah, switched. Wait a minute. This is what I was wanting. Ah, let's follow this. Does this mean we can... This is all built. We've got connectors everywhere. So if we put a... Whoa. Let me shoot the one that's actually bothering me. Rocket launcher? Yes, please. So I could put a generator here. And that would give everything power, wouldn't it?
The Minutemen remind me of the Brotherhood.
Right,
who
but we're going to need
Elder Wise was in charge.
materials. We didn't have any
Far too charitable for their own good.
aluminium. Do we ever? Ooh, that's a bit nice actually. Maybe don't scrap that. Okay. Nope. What else do we have? Oh, yes. How quick can I go and get some aluminium? Oh, let's quick travel it. Okay. Show trade routes. Hangman's Alley. Yep. Hopefully this isn't a timed quest. Is there an upper limit on how long your pylons can be? Or do I have to step up my voltage with something else in order to get the length and then have a step down transformer at the other end? So if we're going to put those floors... Right, so there's not a lot else left to do. Now, we've been dawdling a bit and we've done quite a bit of work over at the... what was it called? It's gone now. Yeah, the castle. So that's actually looking pretty good, and it's now saying we need to talk to Sturgis. So this is us... I don't know if we are committing to the Minutemen or not.
I can fix most things, but people don't fix so easily.
Okay, let's try.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
All right.
Do you think you can build this?
Wow, what a mess. Looks like encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
Either it is or we end up building one hell of a paperweight. Yeah, I am actually tempted, but let's give him it straight.
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Something like that? Well...
Can you give me a list of what I'll need to build this platform?
Yeah, sure. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary.
Yeah.
If you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing.
Okay.
Keep in mind, I can already see this is going to take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
Okay. So... Oop. Special. It's not that. Oh, that is big. Stabilized reflector platform. So, as I said earlier, I've upgraded the power supply here. Hopefully that's enough power for it. It just says requires power, but it doesn't say how much power it actually requires. So, is this the bit we actually walk up onto? I'm guessing it is. Let's put that in the middle here. Oh, that's a good way to line this up. Okay. That's our platform. You can't line up the the straight edge and line these two things up, so just requires power. Well, we're going to tap power off from over there. So, what's it telling us now? Talk to Sturgis again. Okay. We'll head back to Sturgis, see what he has to say. Seems to want to stay in this room, which is okay, basically.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Yeah. Ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find.
Okay.
I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over
This
at the
may
building
take
site
longer
and
than
see
I
if we
was
can actually
planning.
make this thing work.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Build the console, build the relay. Oh my god.
Can you explain how this thing is actually gonna work?
Let me break it down for you. There's 4 main parts to this thing.
Okay.
1, a control console to input the code and process the signal. 2, what he calls a relay dish. That's what intercepts the teleporter signal. 3, a molecular beam emitter. Gets pretty technical here, but looks like this is what translates your matter into energy for transmission.
Okay.
4, the stabilized reflector platform that you already built. That's what concentrates and reflects the molecular beam. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
I think we're going to need it. Now,
I'll try to make myself useful.
Oh, you. Miserable.
No one wants to see a grown man feel
No, I
so-
don't, and you keep doing it. Right, okay, so... Special. Oh, we can build that. We can build 12 control consoles. Molecular beam emitter And a relay dish, we can build 23. Oh, wow, cool. So we can just... I thought I was going to have to go off on quests and missions. Trying to find various stuff. Right, so... God, this is ginormous. Okay. This is pretty big. I think what we need to do here is maybe put some walls around it. I don't know. I'm thinking that might be... Oh, no, let's leave it open. Okay, we've built that, and then we want this part. I suppose this should be... Yeah, pointing out over the horizon. Want it fairly close, otherwise we'll use extra copper building the cables. So we'll have that there. Okay, and then the control console, I suppose. I'll have it a little further away. Sort of about there. Let's try and get it straight with the tiles. Okay. Power up the signal. Right, okay, so we're going to need power. I don't think we can go that far with this thing. But I don't want a wire traipsing right across the floor. So... oh, I know. I know. Good old faithful. Concrete blocks. So we'll have... one there, and one here. Okay, so we put power connectors. We'll have a large connector. One there. Ooh, run out of ceramic. We'll scrap some toilets somewhere. Got any toilets left anywhere? I built like a lot of them, but I don't think I need them all as spread out as they are, so... Right, and we're back. And now... Ooh, we're getting run over by stuff. Try this.
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
Right, so back to the job. Okay, so let's try this. Hopefully I've got them close enough. Okay, and... Right, so... goes to there. That needs 20, wow. That looks scary. Does that need power? Or just those three need power? I think. I think we've got a working thing.
I just want to trade a few things.
Just gotta make sure we've got enough power.
What is this? Do I have to power this as well? What am I not doing? What am I missing? I am missing something. That's powered, that's powered. Let's do this slightly differently. We'll just put a small pile on there. Right. No. That now needs 2.
Once we got everything in place, we'll have to hook it all up to the same power grid.
Like this. Talk to Sturgis again. Right, it looks like we're going to go. So let's go and grab our power armor. I think that's probably wise. I'll take Dance with me. He seems to be about the toughest companion we've got. Plus we'll be able to carry more if we find anything interesting.
Time to suit up.
Lost track of how many.
Are we ready to go? I guess so. Right. So, weapons fiddled with. Let's talk to Sturgis.
Hey, Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Shouldn't we
Yeah.
test it first?
I wish we could, but we've only got the
That's
one
true.
frequency code. There's no way to test it without actually jacking into the Institute signal. And as soon as we do that, we've used our one and only chance. As soon as the Institute figures out what we did, and I gotta believe those brainiacs won't be caught napping twice, that code we've got is useless.
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and
Oh
we
boy.
see what happens.
Okay.
Just get on the platform.
We're getting on it.
I'll do the rest.
Yeah, let's do a proper permanent save. Just in case. Oh god. Right, okay, we're on.
Okay. Hold
Yeah,
real
kind of.
still. I don't
I
want any
am.
corruption of the molecular beam.
No, no,
by
I
the
don't want
way,
that either.
I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this
that's
holotape's all
kind
set
of
with a
why I'm
program
going.
that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh.
What's the noise?
Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's,
I'm more worried about my
just there
tubing
for
wriggling
decoration.
around.
Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking
Oh god.
RF.
He's gonna get this so wrong.
Got it. Hold on to your butt.
Aye, I better had. Okay. I think we have arrived.